Donald Trump getting a surprise visitor at an Erie, Pennsylvania rally. Who was the surprise guest? RNC Chair Reince Priebus to prove that the party is still behind Donald Trump.
Donald Trump and Mike Pence will tell the truth. They'll protect your Second Amendment rights. They'll protect our southern border. They'll protect the sovereignty of the United States and our great country. Do you want 4 more years of Barack Obama in the White House? Do you want 4 years of Hillary Clinton?
The On the Record political panel by popular demand. They are back from the Wall Street Journal, Shelby Holliday, and from Real Clear Politics, Caitlin Huey Burns. All right, ladies, so I got to tell you something. Nobody's going to say that Reince is low energy, right? I mean, he was pretty fired up.
He was totally fired up, and he has been so loyal to Donald Trump throughout the entire primary, well, since Trump became the nominee. He stood by him at Rules Committee meetings, on the floor when there was a delegate rebellion at the convention. He has been behind him, and this is the kind of thing Trump supporters want to see because, you know, every day in the news they're seeing the Never Trump movement. In the last segment I said the word emails is never going anywhere for Hillary Clinton. The Never Trump movement isn't going anywhere before November either.
But he seems to be, you know, in command, and he's in charge of the wagon. If we can get all the wheels to go in the right direction,
well,
is what he's thinking.
He wants to be, right?
Yeah.
So this is an important sign of unity. But behind the scenes, remember, you have over 70 Republicans, some former RNC members, some former lawmakers, urging Reince Priebus to withdraw funds from the presidential race. This is a huge deal, given that it's August.
And remember, he says he's not going to do that, right?
And he says he's not going to do it. And what the RNC is dealing with here, it's very complicated, right? They know that they're getting this pushback, but they know that if they withdraw, they risk turning off all those Trump supporters that they actually do need to turn out for them, especially with the Senate at stake. And right now you're seeing a lot of candidates running for the Senate right now, incumbent Republicans, playing that fine line. If this continues, though, I'm wondering, you know, when it comes September, October, if Trump kind of continues the way that he's going, whether they will be compelled.
They won't have the time. They have to get on the ballot. If they want to replace Trump, this person has to be on the ballot now. They don't have time to sit and wait and, oh, let's see how he does after the debates. So Reince knows that, and he knows that they can't just bring in a white knight scenario candidate. And, you know, he's doing his job. He's trying to keep the party together.
Right? I mean, right, Shelby? He's tried to build bridges. He endorsed, which I think was fantastic, obviously, Paul Ryan, Senator John McCain, Ayotte. So,
and
I mean,
maybe Priebus had a role in that. I'm not sure. But he has reached out. He has, you know, yesterday we heard him say maybe he wouldn't raise money for the RNC and the down-ballot candidates, but overall, he's been nudged in the right direction, yes.
Nudged is a good word, because remember, he flirted with the idea of endorsing Paul Ryan's opponent, and he has not necessarily been supportive of some of these Republicans who are in Congress right now. So there's a lot of mending fences to do. Just 3 months to go.
Yeah, but what about this, though, Caitlin? What about all the people that signed a pledge and said that they would support the Republican nominee? I mean, there's a serious issue there.
And he brought that,
integrity.
Sure, and he brought that up today, and I think that's a really popular line among Republicans. I mean, we saw the pushback against Ted Cruz at the convention, which was
I talked to
really
Rick
remarkable.
Santorum. I said, what are you doing here? And he goes, it's sad. I'm one of the few people who said I would be here, and I'm here. And
yeah, but I mean, he's a stand-up man. I mean, he's a man of ethics. Rick Santorum is, and he says he's going to do something, he does it.
Right.
And at the same time, Trump is still picking these old battles, though. I mean, by bringing that up in this forum, you know, talking about telling Republicans to just get over it, you know, that's a hard pill for some people to swallow.
Yeah, but at the same time, quickly, Shelby, you know, you've got to build a tent, I imagine, if you're somebody who's working as like a Republican strategist and you want the party to be inclusive for the future. You don't want to alienate those really diehard Trump supporters.
You're exactly right, but that also points to how much work Trump has between now and November. We had polls out today. Trump is not winning.
Right.
He's not winning the groups that he needs to win. He's not consolidating his base.
All right, well, let's see what happens. It sounds like you got to get her done. All right, Shelby and Caitlin, thanks so much.